All right. How is everyone doing today? Welcome back to another Game Dev Daily. It is Game Dev Daily number 21 today, and it is January the 30th. This is going to be my last daily of the month, because I will not be streaming tomorrow night, I don't believe. I'd be surprised if I do. And yeah, it's 1 month of doing dailies, and 21 is not bad. I'm pretty happy with it, I'll be honest. Been going strong. I think the streams are getting a little better. The stream quality is a little less scuffed with every daily. And hopefully my level of, entertainment also gets better. Although to be fair, there's only so many ways you can spice up bug fixing trigonometry problems. But to anyone who has watched any of my videos up until now, thanks for watching. Hope you've been enjoying them, or at least enjoyed some of them. But let's get started with today's daily, huh? Hoping it'll be a bit of a, well, it won't be a short one, I hope. Last night's a kind of bit short because I wasn't feeling too hot, but yeah, I think we'll be alright for today's. One thing I need to do real quick is grab a drink bottle. Stay hydrated, people. Alright. And with that, I think we're good to go. Okay, so what did we do last session? We actually made it so that entities now have health and we can kill them, basically. I don't think I got the lightning working properly. Yeah, that's still not working. But if I aim the thorn at this guy, we can blow him up just like that. And then I have a really, I've got a really meh particle effect that plays when enemies die that I spent way too long on. One thing I want to do right off the bat is I want to go through and change every single one of my rigid bodies to kinematic, and I have to remember to use this useful kinematic contacts. So I'm going to go through just like every single prefab I have and update all those really fast. So I think it's already set like that on these. Kinematic, useful, kinematic contacts. Kinematic, and kinematic static collisions. Ah, so this allows a kinematic to collide with a non-kinematic. Okay, I see. Dummy. Oh, dummies don't have a rigid body. I probably want them to have one. Guess I'll give them one. Yeah, because I want to handle all my physics myself, which is the purpose of having this kinematic body type. Because if you use the default one, it will try to handle a lot of that for you, which I do not want. The wall has a hitbox. I'm gonna have to update this at some point anyway. I think I don't need to give environmental stuff rigid bodies. Should just be for like things that move, basically. So projectiles and entities. But for scenery, I shouldn't have to worry about it. Particles, I shouldn't need to worry about it. But I do care about it for projectiles. So this chain is set to kinematic using... Oh, okay. Man. Yeah, I totally knew how to do this once upon a time. I'm like looking at some of these projectiles from back when I initially set up the project, like the P. And yeah, it turns out that back then I was actually already doing this. so much of like this first month of me working on this project has just been like me re-remembering everything that I already taught myself in uni and had just completely forgotten. Because like every single one of these, like you can see the thorn doesn't, but it should. Use contacts. But yeah, like the chain has it, the P has it, like all these things have got it. This is gonna have it because it's just a copy of the chain. The wall. I don't need to worry about the wall. Should I? I don't think so. I think I'd leave the wall as is. Okay, cool. Now, honestly, there's a bunch of things I could do and that I kind of want to get around to, like, there's so much polish I can do because there's plenty of things that, like, aren't working properly. I want to make the lightning bolt actually work because clearly at the moment it isn't. Flamethrower works fine. The lightning bolt doesn't actually do damage. It just collides and then it's frozen. So it's like, it's clearly not working properly. We got the thorn working properly at least. Should have sniped the BranchBug from here. Boom. Nailed it. Okay. I think I want to try and get like some knockback when we take damage. I think I want to try doing that. And I'm probably going to do it Hollow Knight style, where when you take damage, you get a little bit of knockback, you become invincible for a little bit. And I probably lock the player's movement. Or the player's inputs. Like the player is hit stunned, basically. So let's get a start on that, probably. Okay. So we're gonna look at the player script. Chop pull up. I wonder if I should center this. Like here. No, I think it's fine to have it snapped on the end. It's just a little awkward having this space on the side. But, I mean, whatever. It just unfortunately looks like that because of the taskbar. Although it doesn't look like that for Unity. Why does Unity take off the full screen? But Visual Studio does not. But actually, yeah, what's the difference? Wait, now I'm so curious. What is the difference? Isn't it the same aspect ratio? Am I crazy? Huh? And then I close this, and here's Unity. Is Unity just, like, stretched? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because Unity is missing... Yeah, Unity's missing the top bar. Visual Studio does take up the full screen. But I've scaled this to fit Unity. Okay. Alright, anyway. That's the kind of stuff that is awesome to capture on stream. Okay, I wanted to have like a lock inputs boolean. And I think I want to have most of these booleans all together, actually. It makes more sense for all the bools to be grouped. What ball was that? Is grounded. Oh yeah, that's fine. I can leave that there. So I want a public bool called lock inputs. Which actually I should make it up here first, obviously. Private bool. Lock inputs. It's jumping. Am I using this for anything? I mean, I should probably export that too. Let me, don't know if there's any need for me to. I probably don't have to make it a setter, but it could be a getter at least. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, bear with me. I'm, just reorganizing some stuff. Lock inputs is going to be false by default. I guess I'll set all of these to default values. Jumping will obviously be false. Face right. That one I'll leave, actually. Default's to false. I mean, false is just the default bool value, yeah? If you don't declare it. Anyway. Anyway. Get return lock inputs. And as such, set lock inputs is equal to value. Lovely. And I'm going to do one for jumping, but I'm probably just going to have it be a getter. Public bool jumping, which is just a getter. I say as I type set. It's just the muscle memory. Return jumping. Because, I don't know. I could totally see myself wanting that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, cool. Bunch of booleans, few floats, a mana count. Regain mana. If mana count is equal to 6. Okay, I don't really like this implementation, but whatever. Yeah, I should be using a timer for this instead of mana count, instead of this counter probably. I mean, the counter works fine. Fixed update runs at a set speed, but like, really should be a thinger. Okay, we're gonna look at lock inputs. So I'm gonna go down to apply held inputs. This is where it checks. So actually, I'll go to where I'm doing this to begin with, which is up here. Apply pressed inputs. So if can move and not lock inputs. And here we're going to do if can move and not lock inputs. And I'm probably going to change this can move to be something else as well. Yeah, in fact, I kind of do want to update this. So I think I'm going to have a bool for lock inputs, and I don't want to have a can move bool. I think I'm going to just rename it. And I could just use dashing. No, because I have lock inputs. I can just use that. So, like, I want this to just be if not lock inputs. I think the only thing it uses can move at the moment is the dash. So I'm going to have lock inputs. So lock direction, lock inputs, and then this is going to be lock movements. And I'll update it up here as well. Lock movements, which by default is false. Okay, and I'm going to move this down with lock direction and lock inputs. And I'm going to lock movement and lock movement, and we'll cut this and we'll pull it down here as well. And now we only apply our pressed inputs if we're not lock inputs. I don't care about can move, Where we do care about can move is here. This is where I check lock movement. And I notice I want to do that too. If not lock movement. So if we're not lock inputs, then we can take inputs. And if we're not lock movement, then we can take, we can update our movement. Okay, maybe lock movement is bad. Maybe it'll be like lock physics. Yeah, I think I like lock physics more. I've changed my mind. Because you're technically still moving. I'm just changing, I just don't want physics to apply to you. So I'll call it lock physics instead. And now the next thing we need to do is go into the dash script because that's going to immediately break. So where is dash? A1 dash. So instead of play.canMove, we're going to set player.lock inputs because we don't want the player to be able to accept any more inputs, and we also don't want their physics to change. So we're also going to lock physics. So we're going to lock their inputs and their physics while they're dashing. And how do you just, why am I even yield returning here? I don't need a yield return here at all. I don't know why I was doing that. I can just do this. Okay, and that should work. I guess we'll test this real quick. We'll just toss on the dash spell. Where are we? Let's get rid of jet for now. Just put it on Q. Oh, we've got compiler errors. Apparently there's other stuff. What are we complaining about? Thorn. Yeah, we do actually use spells ready, restore player state, and fire thorn. So I can still use lock inputs for this, and these scripts will still independently check if we're channeling, so that's fine, if we're holding down the key and whatnot. So it doesn't matter everywhere that's doing this channeling thing. I'm gonna have to... Oh, actually, shit. If we go back to Thorn. This should be false. False. And then in spell, this is where I actually do it, yeah. So the issue here is that lock inputs is inverted to can move. So anyway, yeah, I just have to flip it, that's all. Okay, let's go back to jump. This is going to be player.lock inputs is equal to false. And then I'll just go back and forth because you need to tell me where all the errors are. Nice, and I think by now Visual Studio's picked up what I'm doing. It knows that I'm just flipping the value, which is very handy. Will it flip this though? Or is it just like pasting it? Yeah, I can't tell with the false. Okay. So I need like Copilot to just do it for me. The thing that takes me all of 2 seconds to do by myself. Yeah, it knows that should be false. It knows this should be false. Okay, cool. And I think with that, it'll let Unity compile now. Awesome. Okay. So we're gonna try dash. Okay, looks like it's working fine. Awesome. At some point, I probably want to make it so that you can only dash a certain times. There could be an upgrade though to make it that you can dash more consecutive times in a row. Like you start out by only having one dash. I also want to make dashing. I mean, I guess it. No, it does reset your falling. Might make it go a little further. I think right now it doesn't go very far. Probably just make it go faster. Take the same amount of time, just go a little further. Anyway, I can't. Can you really not make this jump? I'm trying so hard now. Huh. Guess not. I'm also getting stuck in these corners like a lot. I need to figure out why that's happening. Like, how am I getting stuck in the corner here? Okay, not gonna worry about that now. Otherwise, it looks like everything's fine. So the main reason we wanted to split this out into lock inputs and all this stuff. What I'm gonna do is save that. What did I do here? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna close all my tabs. Close other tabs. Good. Okay, so we have the play script open. What I want to do, actually I didn't even want the play script open, I want BranchBug. Okay, the BranchBug, when it collides with the player, I want to start, let's see if we can just, let's see if we can freeze them first. Col.getComponent, col.transform.getComponent. Yeah, getComponent play. Oh yeah, I'm literally just copying. Oh, it's col.getObject. Okay, it's literally the thing above it. Dot lock inputs equals true. I'm gonna try this. This is actually not what I want, but in fact, I probably want this to be on the player. I want the player to have its own take damage. But if I do this, and when the bug goes through me, yeah, I can now no longer move my character. Cool. Okay, so we're actually going to do this a little bit different. I do want to open the play script back up, and we're going to have a take damage. Just think about how I want to do this. Okay, so I'm going to have private void. Actually, it's going to be public. Public void. We've already got take damage, right? Oh, in fact, it's not even take damage. I'm just manually setting its health. So public void take damage. It's going to be int health. And I'm also going to pass through a vector 2, which is enemy position. I guess I'll just do enemy pass. Okay, and then instead of doing any of this, I actually want to do player dot take damage. Passing in 10, and then I want to pass in the transform dot position, but I actually want to add. I want to get to the center of its hitbox. Which I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do, because it's going to be based on the angle. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? We're going to plus, so I should have the angle that we're facing, right? Do I have a direction vector in here? I've got my mathf dot, I've got my shitty, what did I call it? My shitty math dot convert degrees to vector. Yeah, that's what I want. What is angle? Angle starts at 0. So the direction of the vector, I want to be this plus 90. Because it's the forward-facing angle of the BranchBug. Okay, so it's going to be our transform position plus half of our height, which is, let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, so transform position plus transform dot bounds. No, transform dot. I need the collider, right? How do I get the collider again? Where's the collider? Okay, I have to get the collider component. Whoops. All right, let me just scroink this one. Should I take the whole thing? Okay, so it's going to be plus this, except I want the Y. And this is only the Y portion. Okay, new vector 2. I'll just wrap it in a new vector 2 then, whatever. X. And then I need to multiply all of this. It's this times the direction, right? No. No, I don't have to do any of this. I don't have to make a new vector 2. Because I'm going to take the direction vector, which is the my shitty maths. Hold on. My shitty math dot convert degrees to vector, passing an angle plus 90. I don't know why I tried to put a semicolon in, but I put it in the right spot. Multiplied by that. It didn't work. I mean, is it because I'm trying to add a vector 2 to a vector 3? Yeah, it is. Okay. I do have to cast this after all. Vector 3. Alright, never mind that this is like the longest line of code you've ever seen. Vector 3 does not take a constructor that takes one argument. What do you mean I can't just like put a vector 2 into a vector 3? Can't you just do this? Are you freaking for real? Oh my god, it's annoying. In that terrible state when you got lots of games, you couldn't convince yourself to play one. What, okay, I'm gonna like legit be building this commander deck after the stream. So you can join me for legitimately building a commander this deck this time if you want. Like building it, but actually. Why is it a piece of shit? Yeah, right. Oh, you know what? I have to make a new vector 3. I just cast it as a vector 3. And in order to do that, I do this, right? Okay, I got there. So we add the transform position to a vector 2 casted as a vector 3. Dumb that it can't just do that implicitly. Like, I should just write an operation that adds vector 2 and vector 3 together that just does this. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna make our player take damage. It's gonna take 10 damage. And then we're gonna pass through the BranchBug's position, which is the center of its hitbox. Can I do like hitbox.center? Do you think that's a thing? It's not a thing, is it? Do you think the transform of the box collider is the center? If we take a look at our little BranchBug guy, and I take a look at its rigid body, is the colliders? I don't trust it. I'm just gonna do my code as is. It might just be that the transform position of the box collider is all I need to do. I think it doesn't work. I'm gonna leave it like this. So how dare you write me? What the heck? That's so toxic. I'm building this deck. It's gonna be sick. Shadrick's the goat. Okay, we've done this. That's all I need to do. So take damage. What do we need to do in here? We need to say player.health. Okay, health. That's That's what I wanted. Minus equals 10. Oh, not 10. Health minus equals health. Okay, this dot health. I got there eventually. This dot health minus equals health. And then I want to take knockback. And I'm like deciding how I want to do the knockback. So I've got my enemy's position. Do I always just want to shove my player up? Okay, for now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to set my speed. We're going to do a little bit of hit stun because I think hit stun always looks good. So we're gonna start a coroutine. Which is just called hit stun, I guess. And then we're gonna pass through. It's gonna be like, you never want hit stun to be that long. Like 0.2 is probably good enough. Okay, and then we're also gonna write a private I enumerator hit stun, which takes in a float duration. Okay, and then it was trying to do it for me. Okay, so we wait for the duration. This needs to be, yeah, I'm gonna capitalize that. Wait for the duration. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set right here, we're gonna set speed equals new vector 2. Actually, I can just do, it's like vector 2 dot 0. That's what I want. Yep. So we're going to set our speed to 0 because we've been hit. We're going to wait a 1/5 of a second. And then after a 1/5 of a second's passed, we want to get bounced back in a direction. So I can use the position for that at the very least. So, I'm going to do it, I'll also pass through a ball for right, I guess, whatever. So I'll make another thing, this dot health, and set the speed to 0, and then var right is equal to enemy position dot x. If the enemy position dot x is less than our transform dot position dot x, then that means that means that the enemy is to the left of us. So hit us in the right direction. Ball. Right. Sure. Let's do that. And then I just need to convert this into... What's the easiest way to get a ball to flip the magnitude of something? Have ball flip magnitude of number. No, that's not what I give a crap. It's well, check the value of a Boolean and flip it. No, I don't care about this either. No. Flip, maybe not magnitude. Flip positive or negative. Boolean true, +1 or -1. Doesn't matter. There is false. No, I don't care about this either. It's like a thing where you check if, yeah, you like convert it to, I saw a thing about this. I think I'm using it somewhere already, actually. You think something like knockback would, okay, well, I mean, like, it's pretty simple, right? I can walk you through it. Let me just, I'm just trying to figure out, an elegant way of writing this. And I know I've already done it before. the way you do it is you convert this to an int. So you get, I'll call it magnitude. Magnitude is equal to, and in fact, maybe that's what I should pass through to begin with. Anyway, var magnitude is equal to int, right? So this will convert it to either 1 or 0. Oh, it doesn't do that. Fuck. Wait, how do you do it then? Oh, I can just do it like this. I can just do it like this. I know there's a more elegant way of writing it though. And then at this point, I may as well just pass it in like this. Do you even call this magnitude? It's sine, right? I don't think it's magnitude. I think it's sine. Have ball flip sine of number. Easiest way to flip a Boolean value. Again, this is different crap, but whatever, I've done it. Okay. This will work. I mean, that's just kind of programming for you, dude. That's why programmers get all the money, because it's all very confusing. Not at all. Okay, I'm getting to it though. I'm getting to it. So now after this, I can set speed is equal to a new vector 2, and the value I'm gonna set it to is it's going to be sine multiplied by, I guess I'll just use a number. What the x speed? I don't want the x speed to be that big. I'll just do 2, and then the x value is going to be multiplied by sine. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We can break this down, right? This is a function that gets called when the branch bug runs into the player. So when the branch bug collides with the player, this is the branch bug script here, it's going to call a function on the player script, and it's going to tell it how much damage should I take, in this case 10, that's pretty straightforward, and also where is the branch bug, because we kind of want to know where the branch bug is in relation to the player, which we'll use in a second. Needless to say, all of this shit here is just the center of the branch bug in the Unity scene. So we get how much damage we should take, which is the first thing we do. We get our health and we subtract the damage. And in fact, I should probably call this damage, not health. And then if I do it like this, I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. If I do it like this, then I have to stop this. So health minus equals damage. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set our player's speed to 0. So you've been hit by the enemy, stop moving. And I don't want you to be able to move. Then I actually need to do more than just this. I actually also need to set lock physics. Physics should no longer be applying. And lock inputs. So both of these are going to apply. So we're going to set our player character's speed to 0. We're going to make it so that they basically freeze in midair. Like imagine you got hit in midair. You wouldn't like just fall to the ground. You would just freeze there. And the player inputting any additional keys is going to do nothing at this point. Then the next thing we do, var sign enemy position. Oh yeah, okay. So what we're doing here is we're checking, okay, is the enemy on our left or on our right? If the enemy is on our left, then we want to move rightwards. So we're going to pass through +1. If the enemy's on our right, we want to move to the left. So we pass through -1. And I realize that my camera is inverted, but you get what I mean. And then we're going to pass this into a coroutine. This is just so we can put a delay. So in the coroutine, we just wait for this duration delay, which in this case is 0.2 of a second. And then after this brief hit stun delay, we're then going to set our player's speed to be 2-2. And then whether we go left or right is based on this sine value we pass through, which is why we multiply it by sine. We either multiply it by +1 or -1. Okay. And with all of that, lastly, I need to stop locking physics. So we set our speed to this. We set lock physics to false. But then I still don't want the player to be able to... Do I want the player to be able to move at this point? I don't think so. I think I want to wait a little longer. So I'm going to have like... Yeah, I'm thinking I want to have this be 2 parts. So I want the duration of how long the player's going to be frozen in place for. And then I think I still want a little bit more duration of them getting knocked back. So I think I'm going to have stun duration and also knockback duration. And I want the knockback duration to be maybe like 0.3. So all in all, it's half a second of hit stun. This is going to be stun duration, and this is going to be knockback duration. So we're going to start moving the player in this direction after the stun. Their physics is going to be unlocked. So now they can actually start moving. They're not frozen in place. But we still don't want them to be able to enter any inputs until after the knockback duration, which is after the fact. And at this point, we say lock inputs is equal to false. Okay, with all of that said and done. Now, will this work? I hope so. I don't know if it's going to look good. I kind of just put in random values, so we'll see. Now, the real trick is, am I going to be able to land on the BranchBug? Okay, that worked. I jumped on it. Okay, I think 2-2 is a little weak. Okay, there's a few things to note here. So, this is too weak, first of all. I'm going to at least double it. And then it'll be a bit more noticeable. But another issue is that you can see when I'm like jumping onto the BranchBug, I'm kind of going inside of it. Like if I jump and land on it, I go inside it a bit. Okay, 4 might be too much now. Yeah, that is too much. I think the sweet spot is 3. And I might slightly extend the knockback duration as well. And then another thing I'd want to do is make the player invincible until the player regains control. They should be invincible. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Dunk. And you get hit. Okay, I can expand on this a bunch. So I like that. It's looking good. I want to have an invincibility thing. And if you're invincible, then you cannot take damage, basically, is the way it works. So we're going to have another boolean. I'll put it like here. Public bool. Oh, wait, I should make the private one first, obviously. Private bool invincible. Which is obviously gonna default be false, like everything else here, just about. Invincible. I'm just gonna have it be a setter, a getter, I mean, for now. And maybe I'll make it a setter later, I don't know. Till I know I want it, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay, and what we're gonna have is, when we take damage, if we're invincible, then ignore it and do nothing. Return. So if we're invincible, just exit out of the function. Don't do any of this shit. If we're not invincible, then run the function. But we want to speed 0, lock physics, lock inputs, and we want to make ourselves invincible. So actually the first thing we do is we say if invincible return, else if we're not invincible, then make ourselves invincible, because we should be. Invincible equals true. If we're invincible, break. If we're not invincible, we're now invincible. And then the result after all of this, do I want to yet another duration for invincibility? I don't even know if like I want this to be... I'm not sure if this should even be parameters that I'm passing in. Yeah, I don't think that should be actually. Sign has to be a parameter that I pass in, but the others I can have set by like constants. So I'm going to remove these. I'm just going to do it like this. And then if I want them to be editable constants later, I can, but it's too much work. Okay. So I want to be invincible for a little longer. I want to say in the Hollow Knight, you get like at least a full second of invincibility. I feel like maybe more. I think I do like another 0.3. I can do 0.5. I can make it a full second. Invincible equals false. So we wait 0.2 seconds. After 0.2 seconds, we push the player away. We wait another 0.3 seconds. After that time... Oh, sorry. We push the player away and we set their physics to... is no longer locked. After another 0.3 seconds, the player is now allowed to, make inputs and can start moving again. And then after another half second after that, they're no longer invincible. So they're capable of taking damage again. Donk. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Donk. So if I'm like moving left, right, run and do it. Bonk. Donk. Okay. Alright, I'm noticing this is too long. Needs to be a little... Like, if I'm on the ground, I should regain control of the character again. In time. The thing is, the drags are playing so quickly. I wonder if I want to, like, specifically have a thing that ignores the drag. Maybe my drag value is just too high. I don't know. Okay, anyway, I'll leave it like that for now. I want to actually make just a couple new player sprites. We'll go through really quick and make them. Let me find, where's Midge? There. So here's my player. I want to make a version of the player that's just taken damage, which I think is gonna be me just doing this. Ow, I took damage. And then I should probably have a sad face instead, right? So let's eyedropper this. I'm going to just draw over it. Oh, I need to eyedropper the purple, actually. Or is it just this purple? It is just that purple. Okay. Where's is it this color? It's not that color. I used a custom pink, but I didn't use a custom purple. So this is the I got hit sprite. We're going to use this for like they're in hit stun. We'll just save that PNG. Sad purple. Damaged player. And then I want yet another version of the player. But this one is going to be I'm invincible. So I think all I'm going to do to indicate that you're invincible is I'm just going to use a lighter purple. I think. Like a really light purple. Oh, but it's going to be too close to the... It's going to be too close to that, isn't it? Also, how did I, guess I didn't click OK. It's gonna be too close to the interior. Yeah. Maybe I'll use like a blue then, like a pastel blue. How does this look? Ugh. Ugh. Let's go a lot darker than that. I mean, I guess the normal way you'd indicate invincibility is you just have like some like flashing effect, right? You just have like some animated thing. These are really like green. Like a pale ass green. Maybe I just don't need this for the invincibility. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna use that. I should not have closed paint though. Definitely want to leave that one open. Oh, whoops. Okay. Regardless, let's hop back over to here. Open. Let me reopen. I'll leave damage player open over here. It looks a little grim. Just chilling in the corner. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we need to load in this sprite. In fact, I have to load in both of the sprites because I currently don't have either of them. Okay. Spells, I'll have a thing for sprites here. Public. Is it just sprites? Public sprite player, and then public sprite damaged player. And then in our start thing, we're going to set those sprites. I'll just do it at the top. Load sprites. I'm gonna have player equal to components dot load. No. Can I remember how it works? It's not component. It's Are you sure? Wait, I really thought it was component. It's not component. Maybe it's like load resource. Player is equal to load something. Why can I never remember, dude? Okay, all right, I give up. Let's just go to the BranchBug. Resource.load. Had it the wrong way around. Resource. Why don't we like resource? Resources. Resources.load, and then we have to load specifically a sprite, and then we have to give it its file location, which in our case I believe is just. Oh no, it should load it out of assets already. So I need to use sprites. Let me swap back to Unity. Where's sprites? Yeah, sprites. Entities. I'm gonna pull it out of entities. where did I drag it into? Resources, oops. Okay, here. So I've got play. Oh, you know what? I'm not showing this, probably. I mean, not that it's that exciting, but regardless. We're gonna drag in, we're gonna import damaged player as well. He gets happy again when the code is finished. I mean, pretty accurate. When the code... okay, so sprites. Sprites player is the player sprite. Have I called it player? I should definitely be called like player sprite. It's actually crazy to call it player. Okay. Player sprite and then damage player sprite is equal to resources dot load sprite sprites damaged player. Okay, and then all we're gonna do here is all the way back down here. When we initially take damage, health minus equals damage. Set all this other crap, and then another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna say get component sprite renderer dot sprite is equal to damaged player sprite, and then after this initial thing, we're going to do the exact same thing. Get components, sprite renderer. Dot sprite is equal to player sprite. Okay, and if that's all been set up properly, now when our player takes damage for that brief period of no movement hit stun, we should go to the ouchies. Ow. There you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty cool. I like making a game and stuff. That's wild. Donk, donk, donk. Okay, so one thing I wanted to do, when I jump on it, I don't want to... Maybe I do just want to be able to fall into it. I guess that's fine. I guess you do want to be able to like, kind of go through enemies. It's a little hard to test with the BranchBug. If I have the invincibility because it moves too fast. And I guess now that we've finished the code, we can change him to happy. It's back to happy. Where am I? Oh, that's actually a horrific green. Yay. There you go. All right. Anyway, I'm being distracted by this very important stuff. Okay, I want to make. I decided I'm okay with the knockback being how it's working. I mean, it's kind of done. It's kind of done then. Maybe I'll finish the. Maybe I'll fix the lightning bolt since the lightning bolt's not working. It does everything except hit the enemy properly. That bit is, yeah, as you can see, not working as intended. Oh, actually, another thing, I think... Oh, it does cancel. Oh, that's cool. It breaks your channel. Ah, I mean, it definitely should work like that. Wait, when does it break your channel though? Because it doesn't look like it happens immediately. It's only like once you start moving again that it breaks your channel. That's interesting. I think I should be able to manually... I'm going to have a channel ball, right? Channeling ball. Do I? I don't. Accidental. I mean, that's a lot of programming, to be fair. Is that this shit just works on accident? If I take damage, I want to cancel my channeling. Oh, I know why it's breaking the channeling. It's because they're not on the ground anymore. I mean, I can have the channeling be a ball that's on the player and it gets set by other scripts. I have to change a lot of scripts though, because a lot of scripts use channeling right now. I guess it makes sense that it should be a player property. Well, if I look at the spell script, what's in there? If channeled, player.lock inputs is equal to true. Player.speed is equal to this. Right, I mean, that's correct. I want to lock inputs except for the button, which is am I channeling? That's the only button I should be able to press while channeling. Although I say that, but it's not entirely true. Like, we have spells like the jet. Is the jet not a channeled spell? If channeled. I guess I haven't set the jet as a channeled spell. You have to hold down the key for the jet to keep firing. Actually, can the jet push back the BranchBug? If the BranchBug's going at full speed? I actually don't know. I'm curious to find out. Alright. Jet versus BranchBug, who wins? I would make a prediction poll, but that's like requires streaming skills. Oh, dude, Bug just goes straight through it, man. He gives no shits. It doesn't even slow him down. That's crazy. That's heckin' crazy. Okay, well, what if I spray him here? Okay, alright, Chet beat the bug. Yeeted him off into fucking non-existence. I mean, clearly there's some stuff we need to work on. Why can't I... Okay, hold on. Okay, I can jet back up. Is it slowing him down? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it, huh? Oh, it is, it is. Okay, it actually does slow him down. It's just fuck all. He's going too fast. Yeah, it is slowing him. Okay, interesting. Just you wait, dude. This jet spell is gonna be like the new Metroidvania movement mechanic, dude. It's goated, actually. It's just like you just propel yourself in a direction. I need to work on it like way more. I need to tweak this spell so much. But like you can do this shit and you get like a mega jump and then you get stuck in the wall because my game's coded poorly. But it's more than just double jump, dude. Like, look, I can slow my descent. Like, wow, that's crazy. I can push myself down really fast. I can do the big jump. Boing, boing. Or you can fire it in the direction and jump, and you jump really freaking far. Like, that's like further than I can dash in this game currently. I think this is a little OP, and I need to work on that. I mean, it's going to be balanced around the fact that it's supposed to be way shorter, actually. It's not supposed to last as long. So yeah, there's stuff I need to work on. Apparently you can get pretty high with it like that. Anyway, we will tinker with that a bit. But not right now, not right now. I think right now we start by fixing the lightning bolt. I want to lightning bolt the branch bug. I think that's the next objective. So what is wrong with it, right? Let's go into Thunderbolts, projectile. Why are you breaking? Also, I don't need any of this crap. I do need that semicolon. That one's important though. Yeah, I think that's the range I want. All this stuff's fine. Okay, so when a lightning bolt collides with an enemy, do nothing. Well, that's probably why it doesn't work. Call dot game objects dot dude, why can I never remember how this works? It is just .get component. I should have trusted myself. Get component. I need to get the entity component. So assuming we grab the entity component, we need to have the entity take damage. And the lightning bolt should do a shit ton, right? Should do a bunch of damage. So let's make it take like 50. Boom. It's big dips. And then it also does this shit after the fact. Alright, I mean, let's see if it works. It should be that simple, I hope. Alright, BranchBug's gonna get friggin' bug zapped. There you go. I can zap the dummies as well, but they have like 99999 health. Bzz. But we can absolutely bug zapper the bugs. I am very satisfied with the lightning bolt now that it works properly. I think it looks very cool. I like that it's got some RNG to it as well. It's gonna land in about the right spot, but it can be. I mean, the hitbox is wide enough that it's basically gonna hit what you're aiming at. Anyway. Okay, so we fixed our lightning bolt. That's fine. That works. Why is the chain lightning one not working? Do I have It might just be that the branch bug's too small for the chain lightning to hit it. It's like not going low enough. Let me double check chain. When chain hits an enemy, take damage 10. Should be working. I mean, let me toss chain on the player. I know the flamethrower works. I need to make the fireball more usable. I think right now it's like super ass. It's like one of the, it's probably the least satisfying spell to use that I've made so far is the fireball. Okay, I can still, that's definitely dealing 10 and 10. Okay, it does deal damage. All right. I should have to zap the shit out of it then. Yeah, zip, zip. Zip, zip. 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 God, I'm bad. Boop. It's so hard to aim. Maybe I should have a button that just like angles. I mean, right now I'm just running around firing spells. Like this is what this is coming to. Like nice daily I'm doing here. We did a little bit of work. I'm just having fun now. Yeah, I need to make the fireball like not giga ass. I think if I'm gonna make it travel that slow, it can't have a delay on it too. So either you need to make it faster or you need to not give it a delay. I mean, the advantage of the perk of the fireball is supposed to be that you can move around while the delay is happening. Like you don't have to hold still and channel it. Like you can move and cast it. But I think in that case, I should make it move faster. Like the speed on it is just like so fucking slow. Hit stun, damage sprites. Yeah, we got some stuff. It's not bad. Wrapping up the last daily for the month. If I commit to this, we get quick math, 210, we get 252 dailies if I do 21 dailies a month. Now never mind the fact that I will be moving to Japan, or not moving, I'll be traveling to Japan for 2 weeks. I think, I'm pretty confident I do over 200 dailies this year though. Like right now, I'm like pretty steadily doing 5 a week. Of varying lengths. The recent ones have been a bit shorter. Tonight's just like about in the middle. Get out of here. Alright. I think I'm checked out tonight. Check probes are ass. What the hell? What did you say to me? You wait, dude. I'm telling you, when I've fully developed this entire game, Jet's gonna be the spell. It's gonna be the spell that everyone runs around with. It's the speed. You see that tech where you get stuck in the ceiling because I haven't properly done ceiling collision. You can just glide here. Like it's freaking awesome. That's the tech right there. Yum. And then you get stuck on the roof. I gotta like make like all this like a really obscure movement tech. You have to like press your keys in a specific order, and then it does like some crazy, like Celeste. You got like hyper dashes and shit. I gotta sneak all this crap into my game. Like every spell has like a bunch of like random ass shit you can do with it that the game just doesn't teach you at all. You just have to figure it out. Because that's a really good game design. Yeah, I mean, clearly we've already seen that there's issues with the jet. Like, turns out the BranchBug, the thing that's attached to a platform, doesn't like it when you push it off the platform. It's like, whoa, hold on a second, buddy. You can't just be doing that. So the BranchBug needs to be careful. I can't just move the entity directly. I have to like try and apply it to the BranchBug's physics instead of moving it. Because it's like doing a yeah. It's a bit awkward. I have to figure out, I don't know, I really like to think and like be smart about things. That's always a rough one. Bit of a hard sell. I'm like trying to think how I even like want to solve this problem. Because currently it's the jet projectile itself that handles moving the entities that it touches. Like it's not the dummy script that's moving the dummy here, it's the jet. And the issue with that with the BranchBug is, like, the easiest solution to this problem is just make it so that if the BranchBug is being pushed away from the platform, like, if it's being pushed in its vertical direction, then don't move it. Just have it stay there. Like, you shouldn't be able to push it off the platform. I mean, alternatively, I can just make it that it does get pushed off the platform. That's an option too. That would require a bit more coding, but that would probably be that'd be an interesting way to go about it, actually. I want to make like a really bare like practice level that's just only BranchBugs. I mean, I want to make more enemies. That's probably going to be like the focus of the upcoming streams in Feb. Is we'll just make more enemies. I want to get like 3 enemies, and then with 3 different types of enemies, I can like build like the tutorial area. And then we'll go through with the pea shooter, because theoretically I should only have the pea shooter. Why can't I make... I'm bad at the video game. I can't... There we go. It's like hard to like get the max height on this thing. I don't know how this works, but... Like, when's the best time to use it? It's like near the apex of your jump, but it's not the apex. It's like on the way up. Because I think how it works is that using the jet can like bypass your vertical cap. Or I can't remember how I did it. It's some shit like that. So you want to use it like when your vertical speed is like right before it's gonna slow down. And that's how you get the max height. It's like not free to get up there. As opposed to just using the jump spell that just gets you up there. Okay, anyway. I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. So thanks everyone who stopped by for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the daily. We'll be back next month in a couple days for more. And here's to another month. I'm gonna keep it going. 11 more months. Try and get as close to 250 days this year as I can, I think. Where like the goal, the target number is like slowly, well, not even slowly, rapidly coming down, but I think 250. I want to be over 200. Over 200. Initially I said 300, and that's not happening. And there's cheap viewers on botrush.online. That's crazy. Get banned, bot. Wow. It's so over. Hey, you were too slow to the ban hammer, dude. Alright. I'm signing off. Have a good day, and I'll catch you around.